Hi there, Boss Goddess. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 essential books to really manifest your soul brand and business. When I first started my coaching business, or even had the idea to start a brand, I was reading a lot of books, and it took me time to find books that really clicked. I'm not the kind of person who just Googles books. I like to read books based off of recommendations from people who I trust and who I see as successful. So I want to share these books that I've read that have made a huge impact in my brand and in my business. Before we get started, I'd love to know in the comments here below, what are some of the books that you're reading right now to manifest your soul brand and your business? What's sparking inspiration, whether it's podcasts, videos, or books? I always love hearing your recommendation. If you like this video, I'd love for you to be a part of this tribe. So subscribe, because I post videos every single week, and I'd love to see how your brand, business, and life develops. Let's get started. The first book on this list is High Performance Habits by Burchard. Oh my gosh, this book is like the Bible for productivity for me. My coach Erica Sheffer shared this with me, and ever since I've read it about 3 or 4 times, and I also have it on Audible. So it's a really great resource, and the great thing about it is it actually starts off with a high performance quiz that you can take online for free, or at least at the time when I took it, it was free. So make sure to check the link below to see if you can get that for free as well. But I love this quiz because what it really did for me was it helped me to assess where I was with the 6 essential habits to really be productive, to be a high performer. And those 6 habits that he covers in this book here are clarity, energy, necessity, productivity, influence, and courage. And those are the 6 habits that, regardless of what your personality is, regardless of what your strengths are, this is truly the habits that you need to be a high performer and to succeed in your soul brand and in your business. So I love, love, love this book. It's a super easy read actually, and I really suggest taking that quiz. It's free, and at the time when I bought this book, it was actually free as well. You just had to pay for shipping. So I suggest it to all my clients. I'm suggesting it to you here. It's definitely one of those foundational books that have helped me to really be more productive and use my time, money, and energy more efficiently so that I can do more and be more. The next book on the list is Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone. So if you aren't familiar with Grant Cardone, he is like this southern redneck. I also have this book on Audible. I truly prefer getting both the paperback and Audible, but Grant Cardone is this like Midwestern, has a very thick accent, and is kind of crude at some times. So he's not really the kind of person that I imagine myself ever hanging out with, but this book is so crucial if you want to sell what it is that you are offering to the world. And if you have a spiritual brand, a spiritual business, then what's gonna make you sustainable is selling what it is that you have to offer and really seeing it as this sacred service. What Sell or Be Sold really gave me was the basically checklist to really cover and really release any of the excuses that you may or may not have made for yourself and dimming down what it is that you have to offer. He really focuses here on sales as a service. Sales is not that icky thing that we all think it is. Sales is truly a service that you have an opportunity to share and present and offer to people as a sacred gift, as a sacred opportunity for them to commit to themselves and to get excited. Because here's the thing, while no one likes being sold to, everyone loves buying. And the reason why we love buying is because we are confident in our purchases that are going to change our lives. I used to feel like selling was icky, and I didn't want to be that person. But really, after reading this book, I realized that the truth is, if I am not selling and offering my gifts to the world, then the people who are meant to be impacted by what it is I have to offer are going to be spending their money somewhere else. So I would rather it be me, because I truly believe in what it is that I'm here to do on this planet, and I believe you do as well. My biggest takeaway from Sell or Be Sold is to leverage your power base. Grant Cardone advises to create lists of people who you know you already influence. A lot of times we don't like to share our offerings, our brand, or our business with people who we know, because they're gonna still be in our field if they say no, right? There's that fear behind it. But the reality is that you are influencing already to a lot of people in your field. So really taking the time to offer those products that you have, those services, your ideas, to the people who you already know you're influential to. The next book here, or set of books, is by Steven Pressfield, and it's Turning Pro and Do the Work. He also wrote The War of Art, and that's a great book for creativity. But for this business and branding type of books, I suggest Turning Pro and Do the Work. I've read all of his books, and he is quite the ass kicker. So if you need someone to kick your ass in the back of your mind while you're doing growing your brand and business, then Steven Pressfield is the master slayer of resistance. So Turning Pro comes before Do the Work, but you can read them however you like. Turning Pro is all about getting serious, moving from being an amateur or someone who dabbles or someone who's just experimenting to actually committing to your vision, to actually turn professional. And it doesn't mean that you're all flashy. It's actually quite the opposite. Turning Pro is all about continually failing and continuing to commit regardless of how you feel, regardless of what happens to you in your business, and that is what makes you a professional. The next book here is Do the Work, and this is one of those books that if you just don't feel like doing it, you just pick this up, you read a page or two, and then you're like, okay, I got it, let's do this, let's do this. That is what Do the Work is all about, and I love it because again, it really shows you from every angle here where resistance is coming from so that you can just shimmy around it and continue on your way creating and developing the soul brand and business that you know that you are meant to do here on this planet. Lastly, I'm going to give you a bonus book here, and this is one of my actually favorite spiritual, money, and business books. It is on Audible. I also have a paper version of it, but I can't find it. I think I gave it to someone. I often give away my books because I just love them so much and I don't mind buying them over again. But this one is called The Law of Divine Compensation by Marianne Williamson. She is my favorite author pretty much of all time, but she wrote a book all about miracles, work, and money. If you're into the metaphysical and spiritual element of business, of branding, which I know you are, or else you wouldn't be watching this channel, The Law of Divine Compensation is going to rock your metaphysical world. It is such a beautiful reminder that regardless of all the strategy and techniques and mindset, branding and business is all energetics, and your thoughts really do create your reality. So The Law of Divine Compensation is really a beautiful book that has prayers in it, has affirmations in it, and also has really applicable mindset and energetics around money and around really growing your business and believing in what it is that you have to offer. So those are the books that I recommend that I have read to continually manifest my soul brand and business and grow it into the really beautiful vision that's continually expanding. These books are books I come back to and I teach my clients, I share with students, and I highly recommend. I mean, these books are like $20, $25 or less, and so this investment really is going to take you so far. There's different ways to invest in your brand and in your business, and books are one of the best ways to start. They're also one of the best ways to open up an area that you're really interested in, maybe you're not even that interested in, but you know that you need to understand and start gaining that progressive mastery and building those skills in order to really truly be that well-rounded boss goddess, entrepreneur, high vibe business owner. Let me know in the comments here which one of these books really like, boo, popped out to you, and which one are you gonna pick up and commit to reading and implementing in the next week or two. I can't wait to hear your comments and connect with you in the next video. Again, I post videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe so that you're in this tribe and we can continue to grow and manifest your dream life and dream business and brand together. I truly believe in your vision and what you have to offer the world, because when I started, I didn't think it was possible. Everything that is in my life and in my brand and in my business today is truly a dream come true if I could express the abundance that I know is already in me and I know is already in you, then I know that you can absolutely do that too. And I'd love to stay on this journey with you. So I have a ton of free resources on my website, Life by Jazz. Head on over there, connect with me on Instagram. I love sharing a lot of the behind the scenes on my Instagram stories and just being that daily support for you so that you can know that you are worthy of manifesting your life and your brand the way you see it on your terms. So much love. I will see you guys in the next video. Namaste, Ashe, that means good vibes, good energy, and peace and blessings to you.